Hey everybody, we're back with some Fate Grand Order with the Anastasia chapter. Is it Anastasia or Anastasia? Anastasia sounds better. So let's go with that. Yeah, when we last left off, we started chapter 1 with Potsy. It's still weird to think that we're here with the Lost Belts, you know? Like, I remember back when, you know, getting an English version of Fate Grand Order was just a pipe dream. I remember I was at a family reunion, and I saw people posting online about how, I think it was Aniplex USA, and some announcement for Fate Grand Order, and everyone is panicking. Like, oh my god, it's happening. Well, maybe panicking isn't the right word, but yeah. So, Yaga, Chapter 2. I do want to say sorry in advance. I've been drinking, like, water. Not alcohol, no. A little more often on camera lately. Particularly the last two chapters. Well, that's since the start of Anastasia. I've had a toothache lately, so whenever that starts acting up, I'm like, oh, water! Like, I would go to the dentist to go check that out, but, like, you know, we're supposed to be, like, quarantining. I feel like having a guy, like, in my mouth. Having a guy in my mouth isn't the best thing right now. Like, if it gets bad, I'll do that, but anyway. There are a lot more people. I mean, Yaga here than I thought they would be. I mean, you can still say people, right? Or maybe that word in Japanese is for, like, humans. Huh? What was that sound? Maybe we should just stay put. True, we probably should, but we're gonna make you anyway. What if we just get close enough to see what's going on while making sure to stay out of sight? Okay, that was a nod. Great, then let's keep our heads low and sneak over. Looks like someone's handing out food. They're certainly lining up for something. Hello again, my little Yaga. Congratulations on making it through another day in your miserable lives. Hello, Koyanskaya. Nice hat. So sad, isn't it? No matter how hard you work, you never save up enough to live on, or hope to move up in the world. But don't you worry, your cute little guardian angel is here to help you survive this horribly dark, dreadful blizzard. Don't be shy, come on and take a gander at my goods. There's nothing NFF services can't provide, whether it's food, medical equipment, or even prohibited goods like alcohol. What, they prohibited alcohol in Russia? They can't do that. That's... That voice. The one positively dripping with honey atop ice cream, atop even more honey. Both of you hide! Watch from as far away as possible. See, he gets it. Do not approach under any circumstances. Not unless you want to get ensnared in a honey trap like I was. It's the most convincing thing he's ever said. At least he learns from his mistakes. Welcome to TV Koinskaya's Honey Kitchen, now open for business. Hello and good day, all you lovely customers. I do appreciate your knowingly patronizing my cruel little establishment. I feel like that's wrong, but I don't like. Oh yes, I know all about how hard it is being a Yaga. You have very hardy bodies, so hardy in fact that you're practically immortal. But the trade-off is that you burn through calories at a tremendous rate. Really, you'll die so comically quickly if you aren't eating about 10 times the food a good old-fashioned human would. Oh, I didn't know that. You might say that Yaga traded the ability to survive extreme cold for truly shoddy energy efficiency. Makes sense to me. Anyway, if you don't get enough calories here in Russia, you'll soon end up a Yaga sickle. Unfortunately, I've come all the way from Yaga Moscow to help you survive. Could they not just keep the name Moscow? Like, does it have to be Yaga everything? Oh, come on, don't be shy. Empty your wallets and prostate. Isn't it prostrate? I believe that's a typo. Yourselves before your savior, goddess. So the human's back again, huh? Dang it. How dare she mock us like that? Hey, shut your dang mouth. What do you mean back again? I thought Potsy had never seen a human before. You want her to start making us jump through impossible hoops again? At least pretend like you're grateful to her. Yeah, her methods aside, at least she's helping us. Hi, Miss Koyanskaya. I'd like to buy some food, please. Is everything okay, Miss Koyanskaya? How sad. How truly, truly sad. Yuyaga must have Pyoshki for brains? How could you possibly forget the proper way to address your owner? It's Mistress Koyatskaya, peons. I know I'm saying her name wrong, by the way. Well, probably. I swear, your minds are as frail as your bodies are ugly. You're completely lacking in tact, and you have not a shred of decorum. What an achingly dull world you ended up with. I don't know what your leader is thinking, combining humans with animals. Now you've lost the innocence of the latter, and the brains of the former. All you've managed to do is cancel out the good bits of either half of you. You have the gall to call yourself a new species just because you can barely eke out an existence here? What a joke. What was that? Hey you, I don't care if you're one of the Tsar's personal guard. Nobody talks about us like that and gets away with it. The Tsar himself came up with our demonic beast transformation policy. The only ones who could criticize it are a traitorous rebel. Ah! Huh? No way. Did she just kill him? What? See what happens when you oppose me? Teehee. So sorry about that, my little Yaga. Right, okay, so I actually looked up how to say this. So, I found two pronunciations. One from a YouTube video, one from Google Translate. Google Translate said it was something like Opportuniki. The video said Opportuniki. So I'm going to go with Google Translate, which is pretty close to how I was saying it. Opportuniki. Nice special, you see? They're a type that reacts instantly if I get just the teensy bit upset. So be sure to watch your language. But, Miss Koinskaya, just now, you're the one who was... Oh, did my ears deceive me? Or are you the second brave moron with the death wish of the day? No, I'm not. Forgive me, Mistress Koinskaya. There we go, I knew you could do it. Now let's get down to business. Since your food shortage problem keeps getting worse, I made sure to bring twice as much as last time. Go ahead and load up on anything you like. There's plenty to go around. Alright, as long as we can get more... Huh? What's with these prices? Yes, one of the Kushite shoulder meat? That'll be 500,000 rubles, please. I'm assuming that's a lot. It's 3 times more expensive than last time. We couldn't even afford the prices back then. This isn't helping us at all. It used to be as long as we obeyed the Tsar's laws, he'd provide us with the minimum amount of food we needed to get by. And now we have to trade everything we've got, down to our furniture. If that wasn't bad enough, the prices keep going up every dang time. You're bleeding us dry for everything we got. Why are you torturing us like this? Oh my, I don't like the sound of that. Is that an incipient riot I smell? Well, as the Tsar's personal guard, I guess I'd better do something about that, hadn't I? Perhaps we could try another way of resolving the food shortages then. Less people means they eat less food. Oh, wait please, we're not looking for trouble. It's just, with prices like these, you might as well be telling us to die. Yeah, about that. Can you at least put them back to what they were last time? That way we should just be able to pay. Please, Mistress Koninskaya, I'm begging you. I wish I could help you, now that you're finally wising up a bit. But I can't. Sorry. What you see is what you get. She's also, designing some websites. Prices may go up, but they never go down. That's NFF Services' most sacred rule. Besides, you aren't really incapable of paying, right? I know you've still got room to fall back on. Room to... I promise you, we don't. This is all we... Don't be silly. You still got plenty to work with. You're standing by to waste arguing with me. You got plenty of nerve, letting the rebels remain at large. They've got a friend right there next to you, one with just as much money to spare. Isn't the Yaga way to take them the weak? Besides, I said it myself earlier. There's more than one way to resolve our food shortage. Huh? So that's the way it is, huh? Since you're telling us this, and you're one of the Tsar's personal guard, if I go along with this, I won't get in trouble. Come on, Citizen A! Nope! I couldn't care less about any silly ethical concerns that you pathetic little things might have. Oh, hey, don't tell me you're just giving up. Come on, give her a piece of your... Don't worry, I'm not. Let's go get some food together. You, me, and your money. Citizen C! Dot dot dot. At least we avoided being spotted. Skya just left with the wagon. I was kind of expecting Rasputin to show up. He's been name dropped, right? Uh-oh. That might have been his... Well, everyone knew that beforehand. But I don't think he was name dropped in the prologue, was he? Like, he said he just called me Kotomine. Or, yeah, Kotomine, not Kirei. Kotomine is his last name. But, I mean, we knew that from the character material. And the way he... it's not a spoiler. Along with the Yaga who collapsed when their friend struck them in the head. I don't even know if this is the case, but I believe Koyanskaya is like one of Tamamo's tails. At least that was the prevailing theory. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not. Maju, Horsey, neither of you looks or sounds particularly happy about that. Sorry, I'm not ecstatic right now, Gordolf. Tell me what happened as briefly as possible. Broad strokes will suffice. Oh, he couldn't see. Koyanskaya, the woman who attacked Chaldea, was distributing food to the townspeople. But it looked like she was charging the prices high enough that she was really just extorting them. Eventually, the Yaga started arguing with her about the prices, and then a fight broke out among them, and only half the Yaga there ended up receiving food. I think the other half were probably killed by their friends. Do you mean the ones who acquired food did so by stealing their friends' money? Even if she was attempting to reduce their numbers, this is a needlessly cruel way of doing so. I suppose culling half their population will help the remaining Yaga as there are fewer mouths to feed, but... Hey, spare me your cold-blooded analysis. The point is that Koyanskaya is a demon just as a woman. Horsey, as of right now, you have no means of fighting back. Had Koyanskaya seen you just now, you'd be dead, just like I would be. I'm glad that Gordolf is like, has morals, because, you know, most Mages Association people aren't exactly the most ethical. But I'm not as glad as he's a nice guy in heart. Of course, in my case, I turned a few of the opportunity into goo with like golf punch magecraft. But a third rate, no, a pale imitation of a mage like yourself would have no chance. I mean, he's not wrong. Lucky for you, you had some shadows to cower in. That suited you far better than a mage's outfit. In that sense, you did well. I understand how you must feel, so you did well to stay out of sight regardless. You could have phrased it better, but... Director Goldolf? Still, what a wretched stroke of luck to learn that Koyanskaya is here in Russia as well. I'll say, and on top of that, she's a servant. These magical energy readings don't lie. She must have been concealing that in Chaldea, but she obviously isn't bothering to here. Sorry about that, I had to cut that out. Oh, I should have taken the drink of water off camera. Dang it. She must be working for Kirshtaria, for the Cryptors. So that priest is most likely a servant as well, since he was clearly there as Koyanskaya's equal. Okay, he wasn't name dropped then, but it was in character material, I think for Irisville. They gave her, like, a quote. Like, in the character materials, it gives them, like, quotes for different servants and their relationships. There's one for Rasputin. I think it's like, I hate that guy. Or, like, it was just ... or something. Nonetheless, what is it, Mr. Holmes? Are you concerned by the astounding lack of judgment that Mr. Goldolf is showing by unwittingly bringing both Koyanskaya and Father Kotomine to Chaldea? I'll have you know, I'm the greatest victim in all of this. Have you not a shred of consideration? I mean, like, a bunch of people just lost... Well, we're saying people. People means Yaga. Just lost their lives. Horsey, what have you been teaching your charge? My charge? That makes her think it's okay to backtalk to your superiors. That you said it with such a straight face only makes it all the more painful. In Koyanskaya's case, you're quite right, Miss Kirei. Gordolf was undoubtedly lax in his vetting, but so too was Koyanskaya's disguise immaculate. But the same cannot be said for Father Kotomine. He was a genuine clergyman, sent in official capacity by the Holy Church. As such, Gordolf had no advanced contact with him, thus cannot be held liable. I believe Father Kotomine and Koyanskaya must have first met in person, on the boat to Chaldea in the Antarctic. Isn't that right, Director? Now, I wonder, so, Kotomine, it's a constant of every timeline that he dies in 2004. And during the events of Fate's Day Night. He cannot survive that. It's established in Hollow Ataraxia, and I believe there's some lore in Extella that further goes into that. Like, there's some things in the Nasuverse that always happen no matter the timeline, which means he's dead. I wonder, like, did the treasures never find out? And then a couple years later, Rasputin shows up and he's like, "Yay, it's me, Kirei!" Yes, that's right. Quite certain he was absent for most of my meetings. In which case, they must have executed their plan via a network we had no means of learning about. We shall need to investigate that soon. Now then. See, Mr. Horsey, although untimely, there's something else I must tell you. There is no man by the name of Kotomine Kirei employed by the Holy Church. Or at least there was no one by that name on the 2019 list of the church's clergy. Okay. It's clergy, right? Not clergy. I think it's clergy. Really? And does that mean the name Kotomine Kirei is made up? No. Someone by that name did in fact exist at one time. However, according to Kaldea's records, Kotomine Kirei died in Japan in 2004. What was I saying? I have a PhD in Nasuverse lore. So basically he's a zombie? Has that sucker punching backstabber actually been a pseudo-servant all this time? Or maybe he's a servant that's basically a heroic spirit possessed by a dead body. Well, is that sort of thing even possible? Dude, we have like 10 of those. I wish I could say for certain that there's no heroic spirit who can be summoned using a dead body as its host. Oh wait, no, never mind. But it's very possible that there are certain heroic spirits who may only be summonable as pseudo-servants using a dead body for a host. However, this information can at least lay that theory to rest. The Holy Church's report says the following. Kotomine Kirei's body was completely incinerated at the time of his death, making recovery impossible. I'm assuming that was in the Fuyuki Grail Ward, which in this timeline, you know, the Marisbury one. I wonder what happened there. Like, do you think Shiro was there? Like, I mean, did he die? In other words, Father Kotomine's body no longer exists. At least, not in our world. Then does that mean maybe he actually came here from this Russia? Well, we know Saber was summoned during it. Because Saber alters in Fuyuki, so that is a possibility, but at this point that is all it is. We still have far too little information to theorize any further. Well, I thought I smelled something delicious. Did I detect some adorable little rats heading out into this back alley? I do wish I could let you get away, but now that I found you, I certainly can't do that, now can I? Uh-oh. Especially not after Kotomine just told me to squash any repulsive insects I happen to find. Hello, my little Chaldeans. Congratulations on making it back alive. Must applaud your luck and sheer tenacity. Koyan Skya, we really should have left. Master, get back. Oh, look at you, bravely trying to keep your master safe. Well, you really should know better, Mashu. If you're going to act like you can fight, you'd better be ready for your enemy to call your bluff. Considering your current situation, your abilities, your position, you may be okay dying yourself. What about the boy behind you? Times like this, the best thing you can do is throw away your pride and roll over like the dog you are. Come on, Majin, we'll take her down together. Come on. I'll show you my Gouda punch. Nobu taught me it. Just kidding. It's hilarious seeing you flailing about so desperately, Horsey. Luckily for you, I'm still not done with my work for today. I like to do one job at a time. This is convenient. So I won't come looking for you until tomorrow. Killing you now would go against my principles. So for today, I'll be generous and let you go off on your merry way. Besides, I expect that you'll make things more interesting. I'll make things more interesting down the road. After all, it's not fair for Kadak to have all the advantage. We should give you at least something of a fighting chance. First you destroy Chaldea. Now you want to pit Senpai against Kadak and the others? Come down, Mashu. But... Fofo. That's right. Gonna have you and the Cryptors kill each other, Horsey. That's what we've been working towards all this time. It'd be a huge disappointment if all that build-up were to fizzle out at the very first Cryptor. Good grief. Trust you're listening in, Sherlock Holmes? How could you let them go out without any protection whatsoever? Shouldn't you be way more cautious? If any of the other servants had been assigned to Russia instead of me, your little journey would be over by now. Never thought I would see an enemy servant concerned for your opposition. Although, the other servants, you say? Would you mind giving us more hints while you're at it? What is your true name? Who is your master? How many of you are there? And furthermore, what is this singularity really called? That's more like it. It's not worth crushing her unless you put up a decent fight. You did put one over me back at Chaldea after all. Next time I see you, I'll have to pay you back double. Oh, and unfortunately for you, I won't be offering up any more hints. Been working my fingers to the bone over the past year to get everything ready. You'll just have to figure out whatever you don't yet know for yourselves. Our leader, Blank, has come from far, far away and is intentionally staying out of the spotlight right now. I assume that's the foreign god. Aren't you a Russian servant? Or why did you torment the Yaga? And then the second one is more important to know. I mean, we know the first one. She's mean. Oh, that? You mean you can't tell? Just because I'm your enemy doesn't mean I'm an ally to Russia. To Katak Zemlupus. In the end, the Yaga are another branch of human evolution. That makes them very much an object of hatred for me. Oh, so it answers both questions. So I exploit them as brutally and thoroughly as I can. It's my life's work. I enjoy it and take it seriously. Besides, the whole notion of a societal structure that exploits the poor was something you humans came up with, wasn't it? Oh, but violence is bad. We don't want that now, do we? May have made use of military force back at Chaldea, but that was only because I had no other choice. Normally, I wouldn't resort to barbarism. If I had a year or so to carry all this out, I would have made sure you all ended up killing each other much more peacefully. Resorting to something as brutish as violence to destroy what you detest is the height of human folly. Your kind brought destruction down upon your own heads. I had no plans to stoop to your level. So there you have it. I won't lay a finger on you. I've already fulfilled His Imperial Majesty, Ivan the Terrible's request to eliminate the biggest threat, Chaldeus. Don't look at my briefcase. Controlling the Opportunity now is just a bit of after-sale service. If you're gonna fight this cryptor, I'll let him command the Opportunity instead. So you're saying you have no intention of fighting us here, because we're completely powerless? And you're gonna let us go because we're not worth your time? That's right! Nice to see you finally understand, Mashu. We're gonna make you pay back for this, eventually. I'm impressed you were really able to face the facts you really didn't want to. So I'll tell you what, in honor of that show of earnestness and loyalty, I really will let you off the hook this time. Truth be told, I was planning to gobble you both right up after you let your guard down. Wait. That's it! That's the way, Mashu Horsey. Don't fight an opponent you can't beat. That's the first law of the jungle. Since you're such smart boys and girls, I'll go ahead and make you a promise. If you manage to survive Russia, I'll be sure to come see you again. When I do, we can hash things out. Mano a mano. Keep on scurrying around like the little gats you are until then, okay? I'm gonna advise you the cryptors, you see? As long as you keep on your little journey, we will meet again. Enemy servant. Is it really the energy signature of a servant? Regardless, I've lost that wicked magical energy signature. I'm sorry, Master. I wanted to do something about her, but I couldn't. We just have to bear it for now, Mashu. Just for now. Trust me, we're gonna go summon a really cool servant and then we're gonna beat everyone up. I know, but, well... Now that I've calmed down, I have so many questions. Why did you reveal yourself to us? Maybe it was a warning. What was that scream? I mean, it didn't really sound like it screamed at me, but okay. This is very bad. I understand how angry you both must be on seeing Chaldea's destructor, but I need you both calm. It seems things have taken a turn for the worse in that town. Make your way to Potsy's town immediately, and mind your surroundings. Understood. Okay, Master, let's keep out of sight. Please forgive me, O Light of the Tsar. Everyone in this town is a good upstanding Yaga who loves and worships the Tsar. Nobody here would ever think of defying him. I admit that my brother tried to join the rebel army. New Opportunity executed him for that. But that has nothing to do with me. I don't know anything about any mage. Glory to the Tsar. Glory to the Tsar! As his servants, it is our job to crush the seeds of rebellion quickly, before they can take root. Therefore, we have confiscated your belongings and burned down your house. This is the fate for all who would oppose the emergency prerogative. You can't be serious. Prerogative? Is that how you spell prerogative? Huh, I guess I've never seen prerogative spelled before. I've only ever heard people say it out loud. It's the opposite of usual. We will ask the questions. Where is the mage? I told you, I don't know any mage. And that is proof you do not fully understand the glory of the Tsar. Break him. Kill him. No, please, I'm begging you. Master. Wait, I know someone. Oh. I know someone who defies the Tsar. Yeah, just let him die. His name is Potsy. Potsy. Come to think of it, they did seem to be treating him a bit strangely. There's something shady about him, and his father was killed for defying you guys. He's been real flush lately, too. Must be selling information to the rebel army. He's the one with the traitorous rebel army. Hey, you're kidding me with this stuff? Pardon my French. Potsy, why do you have to show up now? Who are you calling a traitor? You. Everyone knows you're with the rebel army. Right, guys? You guy, pardon my French. Then how do you explain that hall? Fair point. I mean, all the town's hunting grounds are sealed off, but you managed to pay your taxes and still had food to spare. That's all the proof we need. Alright, I did my part. So long, Potsy. You're a member of the rebel army. You stand in defiance of the Tsar. You lack respect for the Tsar. Those who turn their backs on the Tsar's glory will be tortured until they have confessed their sins, then executed. Do not resist. Oh yeah? Watch me. You shot him. Potsy just openly defied the Tsar! Ah, stuff. Pardon my French. Treasonous action confirmed. Normally you would be eliminated. See that? This is what happens when you go flying out the handle without thinking ahead. Then you're not wrong, but not the time. Still, I must commend the first timing. This will be an excellent distraction. Now then, Horsey, I trust you know what to do next. Save him! Head to the ley line while the HorseyEatYou are preoccupied with that beast. I'm ready, Master. Let's go save Potsy. Great. Huh? Why would you do that? It's not a battle, so I mean, we're just gonna grab his hand and run. I understand your confusion, Golda, but this is simply how Chaldea rolls, as they say. I do hope you'll learn to accept it. Rest assured that endeavors like this are far from fruitless. They may be fraught with risk, but their returns more than make up for it. That's right, this is the ship we're all on. Besides, this will also help save his life. Alright, Horsey, grab Potsy and get out of there. If you don't do something, he's gonna keep fighting the HorseyEatYou until they kill him. I think so too. If it comes down to it, then I'll... It's not gonna come down to that, Mashu. Just like grab his hand, use our Mystic Code to like, what does the winter one do? I actually looked at the buffs. I know it has an attack up with a 500% chance of working. Oh, I think it has an evasion buff. Oh, I think it's just the basic one, but with a bit more, you know, spice to it. So I imagine the last one's a heal too. Treasonous action confirmed. Normally it would be eliminated. At the moment, Captains Cohen and Sky is handling our actions, our protocol, and our pay. We cannot carry out any executions without our approval, so instead we'll crush your limbs to neutralize you. That's not very nice. Potsy! Huh? What are you guys doing here? We'll explain later. Please follow us. We know a surefire escape route. We do? What's with her? She doesn't have any fur, just like Mistress Cohen Skya. Is that the cooldown everyone's been talking about? What are you? Rebels have no right to speak. Hold your tongue. Dang it all, pardon my French. Let's go. There's too many of them. You think I don't know? Wait. You guys fought HorseyEatYou before, haven't you? Yes, we have. So we know full well how quickly they move. Don't worry, I know we can get away. Indeed. However, know that if you follow our suggestion, you'll no longer be able to return to this town. If that is acceptable to you, you'll have our full support in making your escape. Don't we really have time for this? How about it? What would that matter to him? You saw how the other creatures ratted on him? Well, his mom's here. You there, you've been on the outs of this town for some time now, haven't you? Surely you can't possibly have any lingering attachments. Even still, Galuder spotted. The captain must hear of this at once, requesting authorization for execution. Dang it. Alright, I'll come with you. Now hurry up and lead the way, Horsey. You don't want to get shot in the back, do you? Fo! Oh yeah, I forgot Fo was with us. Good, you managed to escape the town. Let us see no one was hurt. How do we know the best way to escape? We made it. Again, I assume like Holmes could have like routed out his way, but I mean, somebody's planning to knock things over in the alley to slow their pursuit worked wonders. Imagine just like knocking a trash can over, you know, they like slip on a banana peel. Yeah, it was like something out of an old Japanese samurai movie. The kind where the hero escapes by periodically stopping to cut down one of the bad guys. Of course, you see that kind of thing in London slums all the time too. I looked up how to say his name. I'm glad that Nazu said that it's a cooking method. It's something like Munir, or along those lines. You think the Opera Shiniki never tried to shoot you? Probably wouldn't have made it out otherwise. I don't know what happened, but I guess there must have been some sort of mistake in the chain of command. Indeed. We should all be grateful for the stroke of good luck. For now, I'm afraid you must keep moving. I've put up a beacon at your destination. It's Kirei Light. Would you mind showing Patsu? Of course. Here, Patsu. I see. So it's a top-down map of a mountain? It's tough to tell what's with all these bumps. Oh, I get it. Showing the mountain's elevation changes. It's pretty nice. That red light is your destination. Once you arrive at the mountain path, I'd like you to lead the way. A map can only tell you so much after all. As you are a local, we'll have to place our trust in your knowledge of the region. Naturally, I'd like you to avoid any areas where demonic beasts are known to appear, and do remember that we're under pursuit. Yeah, I got it. Come on, Horsey Mashu. Let's get going. Although, now that I think about it, get the feeling you guys have been pulling my strings this whole time. A lot of people really hate your guts, don't they? Yeah. That they do. Especially good, honest people like yourself. Well, that's only you, Holmes. Okay, there's first half of the chapter. Pretty long, like 30 minutes, I think. Imagine the second half will be a bit shorter. I imagine we're going to summon our first servant. Yeah, Icy Cavern. Yep, support only. Assassins. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot that with the Lost Boats now. They'll show the cutscenes before the battle segment, which is really nice because like they should have done that from the beginning. There's a lot of times, you know, you see supports and you're like, oh, someone's going to show up to save the day. I don't feel anyone staring daggers in my back anymore. Looks like we finally lost the Opera Shiniki. Dang it, why did this have to happen to me? I'm so sorry. This is all our fault. We didn't know anything about this place. We had you take us to your house. Knock it off. Just forget about that. I wasn't thinking straight either. This is what I get for jumping at a chance to strike it rich without thinking it through. It's my fault as much as yours, so that makes us even. There's one thing I still don't get. Why didn't you use me as a decoy and run off when you had the chance? Couldn't just abandon you. No, we couldn't. Both Master and I wanted to help you. Times like that, you're supposed to let the other guy take the fall. But you guys just couldn't keep your noses out of it, huh? I mean, it's not like me dying is gonna make any difference to your survival. Hey, don't say that, you're gonna save us one day. Indeed, the Beastman is exactly right. You're nothing but a defective demi-servant and a useless third-rate master. That's why I told you to stay out of sight instead of getting into fights you can't win. My body just moved on its own. I don't get it. Why do you do that? There's nothing in it for you. I only saved you people because I had something to gain from doing it. The Yaga way of life is simple. Only the strong get to eat. Oh, but surely the weak serve a purpose as well by providing meat for the strong to consume. That is typically the law of the jungle, after all. Not for us. For us, the weak aren't even worth eating. Every Yaga knows that. And your majors really throw me off my game. Cannibalism's bad, Holmes. I assure you, most majors would make the same choice you would under those circumstances. The one there with you now is the odd man out. He is motivated primarily by his emotions, rather than what he stands to gain or lose. Gosh dang it, pardon my French. Guess I'll just have to lay low in some other town until the Opera Shiniki forget about me. Like at this point, maybe I really will join the rebel army. The rebel army, Remember hearing them mentioned before. What? You did? I don't remember that. I presume they are a group who takes issue with Ivan the Terrible's reign. That's right. Word has it they've been around in some form or another for the last 450 years. Sometimes those nobles fighting, sometimes those normal folk who would run out of food. But whoever it is, it almost always ends up with the Opera Shiniki slaughtering them. But then nowadays, it sounds like they're still putting up a good fight. I also heard a strange rumor about them. Yeah, I remember now. They say their leader's a lady archer who still looks like one of the old humans, before Ivan's reign began. I don't know who that is. Like, Atalanta, maybe? I mean, you know, she's a berserker, but maybe she started out as an archer and got berserked. That's the only one I can think of, at least. An archer class servant? I don't care much for bows myself, though I guess they can work decently against some of the larger demonic beasts. She really is a servant, and we definitely need to meet her and see if she can help us. At the very least, she's already fighting Ivan the Terrible, so it's safe to assume that our goals are already closely aligned. And if she's a rogue servant, so much the better. Servants can't reach their full potential without a master, after all. If you tempt her with a contract, she might even offer to join us of her own accord. So there's been a servant summoned here, but there does not seem to be a counter-reaction on the part of a Holy Grail. Perhaps the servant was summoned in consequence of our arrival with the proper human history spirit origin graph. Or perhaps she's the last bit of resistance this land, no human history itself, had to offer. Holmes, something on your mind? Oh, of course. There's never a moment when my mind is not preoccupied. Oh yeah, duh! Atalanta can transform. Remember Apocrypha. How is it, like, if she eats a thing? Or something. I forget what it is. In order for us to truly be able to act here, we must ensure the servant summoning is successful. You should be seeing an area well suited to summoning about now. A cave, to be precise. I see it. It's hard to see in this blizzard, but I think I can make out the cave now. I also hear thunder overhead. I understand it's statistically very unlikely, but I am a bit concerned about us getting struck by lightning. Sorry about that, but I'm glad you made it there in time. That thunder is the mark of some extremely precious energy, after all. Okay, Horsey, it's time to fly that kite. Go on, help him, Mashu. Oh yeah, I forgot we hadn't done that yet. Alright, leave the flying to me, master. By the way, Da Vinci, it is safe to fly a kite in a storm like this, right? You're sure I'm not about to get electrocuted or anything, right? Oh. That's not a reassuring response! This is why you really shouldn't work at such a short notice. It's way too easy to forget about little details like that. But never mind that now. Come on, get that kite up in the air. Chop chop. You never answered the question! Look, Benjamin Franklin did an experiment very similar to this and he came out just fine. Some of the people who try to replicate his results weren't so lucky. But you can't do science without breaking a few cyan eggs? What sort of monstrous servants are you? Never seen such a hostile working environment. Wait, that's it. Just had a flash of inspiration. Horsey, use your head. There's a dangerous job to be done. Delegate it to someone else. Say that Yaga there with you. Perhaps this kind don't mind being zapped with lightning. Are you nuts? More than the last 2 seconds. Lightning's one of the Tsar's most powerful weapons. Grab me like a piece of shot bacon. How dare you question my intelligence, beastmen? Think. You've already revolted against that Tsar of yours, haven't you? There's no turning tail and running away now. You need to face reality. Reality? That's rich coming from a furless bunch of pink-skinned humans from some fairy tale paradise. It seems that the lightning here is strong enough to discourage even young Ponzi. Alas, we have no alternative. Miss Kyrie Light, please connect the wire to the Spirit Origin briefcase. Once that is done, I want you to run as far away as you can while holding the kite horizontally. Understood. I'll make sure the kite gets airborne. Here goes! The kite has reached the center of the thunderclouds. Activating conversion spell. Now! Way to go, Mashu! Oh, I thought that was Mashu talking to herself. Good. Continue to keep an eye on the kite, Miss Kyrie Light. Mr. Horsey, remain on standby near the Spirit Origin briefcase. It is crucial for the summon that you be there. This is a force summon. Once one of the hero spirits you have bonded with has been summoned, they'll convert the lightning into magical energy and use it to form a Spirit Origin. But that alone will not keep them here for very long. If a servant summoned via human magecraft is to remain in this world, they'll need an attractor, a master that can serve as their anchor. Your job is to converse with the servant that appears and form a contract with them immediately. I wonder who's it gonna be. I ask of you, are you my servant? That's all that's about. And that thing's really up there. I swear, I have no idea what these humans are thinking. Hold it, Holmes. Just because this isn't Russia we know, doesn't mean we can let some commoner witness magecraft being performed. It's fine. Performed. Can't you get that wolfman to go off somewhere else? Surely you don't want to ruin his life by showing him things he's better off not knowing. Suppose you do have a point. Very well then, I'll speak with him. Botsy, can you turn around and cover your ears? Botsy, I'm terribly sorry to ask this of you, but we're about to perform a highly secret ritual here. Would you mind waiting outside the cave until it's complete? Again, I do apologize. Wait, what? So I'm not good enough to see their secret little ritual, huh? Dang it, they wouldn't even be here now if I hadn't shown them the way. What do I care about rituals? I can smell them. So they're over here, huh? Most Yaga go their whole lives without even hearing about mages, let alone meeting one. But to be fair, if he saw it, then it would be slightly less effective. Like minusculely, but still. I think that's how mystery works, right? I know that mages worked with Ivan the Terrible to perform this spell that combined humans and demonic beasts. The one that created us, the Yaga. And I know that if they hadn't turned us into Yaga, we'd probably never have survived the Great Cold Wave. They said that mages are still at work trying all sorts of spells in the hopes that one of them could save the world. Of course, they also say that all the mages were killed when they got on Ivan the Terrible's bad side. All the rumors are so vague as to be dang near worthless. I know that mages exist, but I have no idea what they actually do. I figured that, being a mage and all, it'd have so much magical energy that even a Yaga like me could sense it. But as far as I can tell, that horsey guy isn't anything special. If he were a Yaga, he'd have been too weak to survive more than a day after being born. I have no idea why that Operation would care about him, or any of them. Still, I can't help but think. Maybe he really will end up saving the world. Which is why I can't stand them keeping this ritual thing a secret from me. Not after they've gone and gotten my hopes up like that. I can sense that those two humans know, along with a ton of magical energy. Alright then, let's see what the secret ritual is all about. What is that? It's an intricately designed symbol of magecraft, one meant to make miracles possible. Everything's in place, Master. The Spirit Origin briefcase now has enough charge for a single summon. The boy extended his right hand and called out loud and clear. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call and abide by this will and reason, what Grail? Then answer me. I hereby swear. I embody all that is good in the world. I shall defeat all that is evil in this world. Seventh heaven, clad in the three words of power, come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. What? Those words bring about genuine miracles. They are an incantation spun in search of bravery and wisdom, all in the service of overcoming any difficulties that may stand in the way. The Fate System, a secret ritual for summoning heroic spirits. Avicebron! My name is Avicebron. I'm a caster. I come in response to your summon. It seemed, though, that the circumstances are somewhat unusual. And you over there, are you an enemy? Ah! Hotsy! Huh, thought this might happen. You saw the secret summoning ritual! Cursed fool beast! How dare you trample all over my kindness? Or is the order that servant of yours to dispose of the witness? Haha, now, calm yourself, Skordolf. Surely there's no need in a world with no Mages Association. For that matter, even if we weren't able to keep the summoning ritual perfectly secret, doubt there's anyone in this Russia who could decipher it. Besides, I believe possibly understanding our power would in fact be to our benefit. That guy just appeared out of nowhere. Hey, are you human? I am not. I'm a servant, one who long ago made his mark on history. Thanks to my accomplishments, I ascended to the throne as a heroic spirit. Now I serve this man, for he is my master. Heroic spirit. Then does that mean you're like Ivan the Terrible? Oh, so our enemy's Ivan the Terrible, eh? That's gonna be difficult. Never seen this heroic spirit before. Looks like we got the intellectual sort. As a result of my summoning, I know all the information my master possesses. That said, it seems that there are still many things we haven't yet to learn about this strange land. Now then, where to begin? Before we discuss matters further, why don't I show you what I'm capable of? Demonic beasts! Dang it, I didn't even notice them following me here. A word of warning before I fight. My body is frail and weak. I may be the least useful out of all the classes, but in the sense that I cannot do anything by myself. But I am also a miracle worker. So to begin, I'd like to show you what manner of miracles I am capable of performing. Snap! I like that. Golems! Now, let us do battle. Okay. Oh, it's not even gonna make me do like select a mystic code or anything. Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I did actually look at his skills throw. His third one just helps him if he dies. Oh, we got sweet. Okay, this might one-shot all of them. I think it's AoE, right? I forgot what his voice was. Kind of like, oh, you can kind of see his face there, can't you? From the side a little bit, slightly. I actually like that they never showed us Avicebron's face. Alright, his golem flames at him. I didn't one-shot him. Pretty close though. Yeah, but I've got him at like level 50 now, I think. More or less. I'd like to get him to 70. I don't think I'll grow him, but maybe if I really like him this chapter. Because, you know, Apocryph I didn't really give him. Didn't really show off much. I think it's just still a nice chain. Doesn't matter, but that's what I want to do, as the cool kids say, flex on the screenshot. I don't think, yeah, my Avicebron's level 1, so I've never used him aside from, you know, when you're forced to in the Singularity. Oh, this lost belt. Oh, I could have cut it short if I attacked then use the normal Phantasm. Dang it. I wasted precious seconds there. Oh well. I think I'll live. So I assume after this battle we'll finally be able to, like, you know, use Shadow Servants. Or, you know, or actual servants. Oh, this is a different battle victory theme. I have never noticed that. Are these a new one, or have these been in NA? I think those might be new to Anastasia. I know you need a lot of them for some things. Okay, post-battle? I mean, probably, right? Kind of a weird place to cut it, yeah. That was incredible. Those stones, they just flattened those Kushat like it was nothing. These are my golems. It's too weak to fight myself. I'm too weak to fight myself, so my only option is to have them do so on my behalf. Now, Master, we can talk more later. First, I'm gonna make this cave into my workshop. That should strengthen our ability to summon, which will in turn allow you to make use of your spirit origin graph. That way, you may call upon the shadows of the servants registered within that briefcase whenever you like. You will, of course, only be able to do so in combat, as this power is sadly quite limited in its scope. Now then, I think I shall rest until this workshop is complete. I love this guy already. Master Horsey, Mashuki Light, and Ponsi the Yago, was it? Allow me to introduce myself again. My true name is Avicebron. As you can see, I'm a caster, just a humble maker of golems. But given the circumstances, it nonetheless seems that I am just the servant for the job. So you weren't a part of the spirit origin graph? Mr. Horsey's never met you before, eh? Then it must have been the land itself crying out for help that brought you here, rather than a bond with him. It would seem that the existing heroic spirits cannot easily materialize in this world. Nope, just one more thing that sets this place apart from a singularity. I guess this is what the Magecraft theory was talking about. But that can wait. For now, I'm just glad we have a new ally. One who seems likely to be very helpful at that. Avicebron, given your particular expertise, do you think you might be able to repair the Shadow Border's armor? Let me see the data. By all means, go on. Give it to me straight. We'll first need to find the right materials. I should be able to craft a suitable armor plate as long as we have a quality ore imbued with magical energy. Ordinarily, such ore is only traded among mages. But I believe we should be able to find some here. Good answer. Just what I expected to hear from a forefather of all golems. Mind if I leave him in charge of fixing the Shadow Border's armor, Holmes? Not at all. That'd certainly be a great help. Now then, Mr. Horsey, Miss Kiyoelite, Potsy. I believe we should decide on our next course of action. Assuming that's alright with you, Gordolf? Of course. I will have the final say, yes? Naturally. Divinci, I'd like to ask you to continue learning everything you can regarding the materials. For the other matter we discussed, that is. Aw. Okay, I'm on it. Alright, in brief, I believe our next move should be to rendezvous with this rebel army. We now know that its leader is a servant. Moreover, there's a strong chance they'll elect to join us, given they oppose Ivan the Terrible. Well, we don't know where the rebel army is. I believe Potsy can be of assistance there. You do know where they are, don't you? Not exactly, but I do know of a few villagers that are rumored to have ties to them. Or as they provide them with food, hide them from the Upper Shiniki, that sort of thing. And that is where we'll go. Just that's alright with you, Director? A village where rebels gather. Not much care for the notion, but then again, I won't have to be the one going there anyway. Very well, then be off with you, Horsey. I await good news and a much overdue supply of food. The Shadow Border's reserves are nearly empty. The state of one's belly has a direct effect on morale. What do you mean nearly empty? We left like a day ago. We're supposed to have 6 days left. I'm sure you're well aware of this, but the border staff are mentally exhausted as well. They have been battling hunger, the cold, the cabin fever for some time now. At least you've been able to walk around outside. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot about that little problem. But are we sure we can even eat Krishot meat? We better be able to eat it. Forget the roast beef now and be happy with a side of bacon. The music family's been practicing alchemy for generations. Even if the meat does contain toxins, rest assured I can make it edible. I've been stranded on alone in snowy mountains countless times before, so I've invented my own spells to turn bad meat good. I can even transform spoiled meat into sirloin. Why else do you think I'm known as Music the Phoenix? I'm gonna start calling him that. I want to use a totally useful spell. It's definitely a narrow niche, but it's just the one we need right now. I'll do my best. I don't want your best. I want results. My future is resting on your shoulders after all. I'll do my best. Now you're buckling under the pressure? Okay. That was a long one, like 50 minutes, I think? Because I had to cut it, so I think the first one was 12 minutes. No, this app's 40. And quartz. Yep. Looks like we're heading out. Gloomy Village. Golem Master. Okay. It's been like 3 hours, but we finally summoned our first servant. I don't know if this beginning's just long or if Anastasia's just long. I think I read it's about the same length as like Babylonia, right? I think I read that. So it shouldn't be too long? Maybe these chapters will start getting shorter. Maybe, who knows. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.